everybody, how are we getting on? Just called up the Hogg Engineering. This is our new low loader coming through. We're changing things about a wee bit. On this new one we're going for a full air suspension kit, but they're just getting it together and we're going for their new style low loader. So we sold ours, I suppose a good while ago now. It's very busy in here. How are you getting on? These guys are absolutely flat out as usual. And we also called up to see David because we wanted to take a look at the new cattle trailer. So here she is coming through, just at the very early stages. And so going for full air suspension kit this time. And these boys are now starting to get this here put on. So she's all welded up, turned over the body. Axles in, pretty much ready to go. So we'll call back and see everything. Say hey. Hi. And Duncan's with me today, so that's the crack. So all's good. So should be good. 24 and 4, I do believe. Just the same size as before. No flip toe this time because we're going on a full air suspension system. Should be able to just drop the air down and all be good. So. Glad to see you boys work with a tape measure. It's not all guesswork. So we'll go and see this cattle trailer now. I wanted to see it because these guys have made it with their own design of a lift deck. So, oh, here you go. Look there. Oh, out of the road. Right, come on, Duncan. Let's leave these boys alone. So, these boys are flat out, hey, flat out. You're doing a powerful good job there now. I've asked David to put the new cattle float, maybe hook it on, get it somewhere dry because it's quite wet outside. If we can get it somewhere dry, get a wee look around it for it's heading off today to Scotland. So it's always nice to look around, bit of new innovation. But boys, this weather is miserable. We like to be positive, but it is miserable. Not right, wee man? The weather's miserable.
Not too good.
Not too good. Well, we'll get there. So, we took a quick look round the low loader there, and we've grabbed David. You getting the low loader ready soon for me, David?
I would say probably next week. Next week it should be.
We'll give you a couple of weeks, you know.
As I've been this
just
long
Just in case the Michael man needs a wee bit of time, just to, you know, make sure he's right. I seen him out with the tape measure there.
Oh, it's just to be sweet.
What's this lovely looking trailer? Now, I've not been smart, we know what it is, it's a cattle trailer of some description, but what makes this special?
Well, this is the first one we've actually ever seen. We've never built one before. Always usually do the triaxle and the hydraulic deck, but this customer in Scotland approached Davey, asked him could we do it in the galvanised. We knew ourselves at the start, you know, this is going to be awkward. Running parts gaining size with the zinc. But you know what, we said we took it on, we looked at it. That's a finished job there now. It was no challenges
but
right
it's not,
through.
But you've made cattle floats or cattle bodies
a
good few, some real tasty ones. But this is different because it's
fully galvanized. Galvanized top to bottom, everything. But the challenge with that was everything had to be stripped down to get into the tank. Not a lot of people could actually dip this, so it had to actually be spatially dipped by another crowd in Lisburn. So yeah, that was a lot of work on the strip down and rebuild of that trailer. But yet again, it's just one of the challenges we do when you're doing these things.
And it's got a deck on it.
Hydraulic deck,
Hydraulic deck. Now, Michael's going to show us how this hydraulic deck works because it's pretty different. Show us how it works there, Michael. So talk me through it then, David. What's special about this deck?
Well, a lot of your hydraulic decks people put down on the floor. This one here actually raises the roof, so your bottom deck is completely static, and then your hydraulic deck is halfway.
Yes.
It works 4 rams on a chain on either corner, and then the back ramp works on a winch. So there, as you can see,
drop the ramp down on a winch.
Ramp down, lock that on, and there's a slide then up that main box. She's pulling in there the whole time.
So she's operating, David, with the rams on the top of the trailer, operating the chain.
Yep, on the chain then there's a bush there with adjustment on the bottom, so you can adjust the deck then to whatever height to keep it level.
I've never seen many done that way before.
No, Michael had this idea himself a long time ago. The first few hydraulic decks we built, we actually had a ram on the underside, one on either corner pushing the deck right to the roof, and the top deck then actually rested on top of the bottom. This one's completely different. That's actually the middle deck goes right to the roof.
And then we go. And then we go up there and go back.
Yeah, again, just a guard just to stop the sheep putting their feet over the edge.
So essentially, split deck lets us get her sheep in, raise her up, and then she's a big cattle float. What length is she?
That there's 32 feet.
32 feet?
Yep, so yeah, we have three more on order there. They're only welds right enough, they're not galvanized, so finished, pin finish.
Top deck loaded, locked away, bottom deck ready to rock and roll. That's the job. So you have 4 rams, 4 chains, and you can't just put a ram in each corner and lift and lower.
We tried that before, but it had its own flaws. Whenever the deck was completely up, we found that the body wanted to shift from side to side because you're fixed really at the bottom. This here seems to work better for us, you know. So
well, a lot of your big lorry cattle trailers is all working systems with ropes and ropes and stuff.
Yeah.
That looks the part, right? So how do you put her back down again then, or up again? I need to move in big donkeys here. I need to put a load of donkeys in her. What way we get a load of donkeys in her? Well, how's business, David, in general?
Business is really good, thank God. We've been extremely fortunate with a few different things we have going. Agri side has slowed up a fraction, but our other sides, we have 3 other parts going, and we're able to go from section to section. So the agri is extremely busy at the minute. So thank God.
And then your guards.
Yep, guards all pop out there.
People may or may not use the guards, but I suppose it's a good job just to keep the little hoofs from
going over the edge. The lady this is for, she deals with lambs, so we had to sort of keep that in mind when we were making this.
Ember springs that in, locks it in, and then lifts the whole thing up.
Lift the whole thing up, then he left the front section and left the back section up then.
There you go. So she just goes up essentially the front section there, I get it, on the chains.
On them chains, and there's a slide then to stop that going forward and from side to side. So once that's up, there's 6 shit bolts in. The shit bolts actually lock it in position, so that the width's really essentially off the ram and the chain.
And then that last bit at the end then just up with your winch.
Up with the winch, yep.
That's what the wee box is there for, to hold that winch.
Yep, that winch is hydraulic then as well, so everything works off the spool.
And that's all just running off one spool and return?
One spool, one feed, one return, simple.
That's the job. Takes the pressure up there then?
I just took the pressure off them bars.
And then, so what are you talking? A couple of minutes there, if even?
Aye.
Just takes it its time to go up.
It just takes its time. Like I'm sure with efficiency people can get a bit quicker at it.
What are you trying to say about your brother?
God forgive you.
Full and full.
So
just as we just run up her in the way in and safety in the way, yes. So that no matter what happens, you can't drop down.
You can't, yep. You close your gate there now, Michael, already?
That's a tidy job, hey? And you have her in 3 axles, David?
Aye, she's on triaxle as well, so with that length, the only way to make it was on triaxle, so this woman wanted 445s on, so
I see that, 445s. And I see you've stole or borrowed a very nice, that's quite a nice Fendt now.
Yes, well, we're right beside.
A 7.2, right beside Pristine.
Pristine, so yes.
724 Vario. So I don't know if she's been up for a raffle yet or not, or
she's actually,
or she must be coming very soon.
She's up and all at the minute now, so they're very fortunate to have these guys about. They always would have.
Thank you, boys, for sorting that. Looks well, lights and all on, so adjustable heights, because I suppose different tractors, different heights, you want to keep that running level.
Running level all the time for your load sense, and your some people actually want to spin in as well, so that covers all that. So all of our trailers usually have that.
And you went for hydro deck in this?
Hydro deck, yep. Hydraulic deck, yep. Just
hydraulic deck. That'll be some load on her.
I think
we couldn't get the 2 rows of cattle on her.
100. I think it's like 180 ewes, is it, Michael?
360 lambs and 160 ewes.
Aye. So yep.
Oh, boys, thanks for showing us around the trailer. It's only a wee video. It's nice to see our trailer. You're going to get it in. So the next step for our low loader is she's over the body there now, and then it'll be building up the air into the axles and just working out position and where we're putting. The only thing I'm going to maybe say to you, I think Michael was telling me this earlier on when we were just chatting around it, make sure and put plenty of air supply on the trailer.
Yes,
the reason I'm saying that is the big difference between lorries and tractors. I always feel that the compressors in lorries are a better job, so to have that wee bit of extra air and available, because I have a couple of silage trailers there with just, you know, completely air only, not air suspension, but just no hydraulic braking, and 6 big brake chambers.
It takes a lot of,
you know, we notice that it takes a wee bit of building up, you know, so plenty of air supply, and I think we'll be absolutely flying. We didn't go for the flip toe ramps, I was saying, because we shouldn't need to, because we'll be able to lower the trailer down onto your bags, which will drop it down those few inches. So I'm really buzzing about this now.
We're looking forward to seeing what it's like ourselves. The first one we built here. So.
And this is for Scotland?
This is for Scotland, yep. So yeah, we have a few more on order, but this is the only galv one out of them. The other are all weld assembly and paint finish, so yeah.
Mate, that's checking out from Hogg Engineering.